So here we are back with our AI agent, Simon, trying to get a handle on what kinds of things do we need to do to create a business that works. Okay, so I've already showed you the receptionist, the phone receptionist that's available. And by the way, that phone receptionist, that little piece of code, like I could create something for you tomorrow. I could create an AI agent for you tomorrow that answers your phone and give you a little bit of code that you can put on your existing website and it will work. All right. So, or you could get the GHL platform and do that and a whole bunch of other stuff too. Man, I just wanted to throw that in that you have this whole mountain of things that you can do, and everything's moving very, very, very quickly with all the AI stuff. So the next step would be we have the receptionist. So you can have as many websites as you want, and you can have as many sales funnels as you want. You can have as many products, right? You got to have a product if you're going to sell something, right? So let's look at that. Let's take a look at how would someone buy your product. Okay, so let me share the screen here. Okay, so if you're going to be having a business, you're going to want to have some kind of a product to sell, right? So in this case, I'm going to just show you a product. I have several, but I have the AI Assistant Support Package. Okay, and I mentioned that in a couple of videos ago. I was going to talk about charging some amount of money to set up people's AI assistant, the AI agent that's hosted over there at what's it called? It's called xcloud.host. Okay, and it basically you could set up a AI agent in a VPS hosting environment, so you don't even need a computer, and you pay $24 a month for that. Well, I mentioned that in another video where you would hook that up to your Gemini or your Grok account. But this is how you would set up that product so people could purchase that from you. This, in this case, the AI assistant support package. So I made it $75. Okay, so you also have a payment link for your products. And here I have this, it says new link here. I'm not sure why, but I set this up on March 7th. And this is the link for the AI assistant support package for $75 a month. And so basically, you can set that up in this GHL. You get to say, it's power. This is the branding powered by Be the Spark LLC. You could type whatever you want. I could add terms and conditions. It's right now the payment is live. The payment link is live. So basically, if someone was going to purchase, you would just copy this link, and then you would put a link on your website to buy it, or you send it to them via email. Just send them the link and they'll be able to pay you. And they fill in their email and they fill in their phone number and how they're going to pay, and then they can pay and it goes right into your account. So that's how the GHL system works for products. You can just set up as many products as you want over here in the product section. And I have products, for example, I have products for my Thinking into Results facilitation. Okay, that's the 6-month program. I facilitate the 6-month program every day, 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And anyone who purchases my product, the program, they can come to as many of those calls as they want for as long as they want, for as long as I have them, for at least 6 months for the program. But I expect I'm going to continue that for a long time. And so you can come to any of them. And then I have the pricing here. And in this case, I'm saying that the pricing is going to be, they're going to pay me some amount down. So basically it says a recurring payment of $1,666 a month. All right. And then there's going to be 5 payments and the setup fee is $1,666. And all that together turns out to be $10,000. So that's what I charge for the course. And this is all live too. So that's my product. That's my product, Thinking into Results facilitation. And of course, then I would also have a payment link for that. Okay, so the payment link is this one right here, even though it says new link. This is actually the payment link that they would come in, and they're gonna basically they're paying $3,333 unless they qualify for, I have a sliding scale thing that I use. I'll show that to you now. The sliding scale thing was actually written. I used AI to write that. So this is all in GHL too, but this code was written by AI some time back, and I said, "Yeah, I want to sell my Thinking into Results course, but I want it to be a sliding scale. And what I'm using to figure out what the sliding scale is the medium income. So the medium income, I'm going to put the medium income here. The median income probably in San Francisco is $140,000. Okay, so if I want to use the manual median income, I click this little box. And then what it does is it gives them a deduction, or it takes a percentage of the median based on what they're earning. So in this case, I'm saying that my participant is earning $75,000 a year. So their tuition would be $5,357. All right. And it says, and now when I can also say cap at full price, or if I take this off, then the overage is going to be what's over. Let's say somebody was making $190,000 a year. All right, that's their annual income. That means their tuition is going to be 13,571. And this overage, the amount over the 10,000 is going to go into a scholarship fund. Okay, we're going to use a scholarship fund for other programs such as the Landmark Forum and other things. I want to be able to offer tuitions. And in this case, this what I have set up now is a scholarship fund for Landmark Forum, the Landmark Forum. So depends upon what the person's income is. If someone comes along and they say, well, I only earn $45,000 a year. All right, then they're going to be able to get the course for $3,214. And I'm going to take a percentage over 2,250, and that's going to go into a scholarship fund contribution. Okay, so we're still going to be able to build a scholarship fund, whether the person makes above or below the median income, it won't matter what. All right, so anyway, so this was developed using, I think I just used ChatGPT, and I said, hey, make me a sliding scale calculator. It wrote me the code, and I stuck that code into the GHL system. Okay, so I wanted to show you where I stuck that sliding scale code that was generated by ChatGPT. So I just go to my website, which is Paul. That's my website. Okay, and then I have a little page here called sliding. Here it is, sliding scale calculator. And the way it works in GHL, and you can do some other things with it, but basically here's the website, and you put the custom code here, and you open the code editor, and that's where I pasted this code. This is code right here, and I pasted that into the into this custom code box in GHL and published that to a page. As you can see, remember, here's the website, and then there's a page right here called Sliding Scale Calculator. You see it down here. So that's how you can put custom code into GHL, and you can do all kinds of other stuff. And so that's what I was going to show you today. And then tomorrow, maybe I'll get into a little more about automations and things like that. And you can see the GHL system is very powerful, and you can do a lot of things with it, but you have to have somebody to help you, probably, unless you have a techie person in your business that wants to work with me or other people that I know. Like I know this guy, oh my God, he's written some amazing stuff, just inside and outside of GHL with the voice AI and a whole bunch of stuff that eventually he's going to come on and he's going to share some of his stuff with you, or he'll give me a video of him sharing some of the things he's built. And he would be a perfect person to work with. And I also know a woman down in LA, and she's the millionaire caregiver, and she's working on some amazing things for business. So I'd love to connect you up with people if you're watching this, and either work with me and I can hook some things up with you, or we can get some other experts involved. And God, there's just no telling. There's no telling what you can do with all these things and whatever your ideas are. Okay, because you are the secret ingredient, right? You, the entrepreneur, the business person with the ideas where it starts. And then we show you how to use AI to bring those ideas to life. All right. And everybody benefits, society, you, future generations. Such an amazing thing. Okay. Talk with you later.